don't have a final prognosis on Isaiah's situation, but it's a right lower leg injury, and we're hoping it's not the worst news, but we'll see. Game had a lot of good stretches for us, but our inability to sustain those good stretches, and rebounding was a problem again, and so and we struggled with Williamson and Ingram, and it cost us. And they had some other guys step up and shoot the ball well and make plays. So disappointing result. So.
Rick, you've talked about the rebounding, or the turnovers too, the 21 points that they scored too. Was that a big part of the problem?
Yes. Of course it was, and it's all possession of the ball. We popped out to a pretty good lead early, and then we got sloppy with it, and turnovers turned into points. Their points scored turned into the crowd getting into it, and we made good recoveries a couple of times. But again, it's we've got to be able to sustain, and Zion's a big problem. We didn't do a good job with him, and his rebounding was a big problem too.
With your numbers down, Neesmith, of course, going out in the first half, and no Nembhard, you really had a couple of guys step up. But can you talk about Ben Sheppard's play tonight?
Yeah, he's just been very consistent, and you look at the plus minus every night. He's usually a plus just simply because of how hard he plays, how he plays within our system, and he takes the right shots. And defensively, he really busts his butt out there. So, and he's one of our better rebounders, and that really helps us too.
Ben Sheppard with a career-high 20 points, 7 of 12 from the field, a career-high 6 threes. I know a disappointing loss, but you have to feel great with how you played tonight.
I mean, my shot felt good, but honestly, I don't feel the best right now. Even though my shot felt good and I felt like I played a great game, like, we lost. So at the end of the day, like, we're just trying to stay together and clear our heads and get ready for Dallas. So.
It's just one of those games that felt there were a lot of spurts. You guys had a lot of positive spurts early in the game. You took that 13-point lead in the first half. What do you think happened to allow New Orleans back in the game?
We just got comfortable. And in this game, the sport that we play, like, we can never get comfortable. And we let them inch back in. And, yeah, we didn't turn out how we wanted it to. But, yeah.
You shot the ball well last year, but I know not to what you thought you could do. You're shooting the ball so well here to start the year. Why is that?
I've always known I could shoot the ball. It's just I think last year the transition and just getting comfortable, stuff like that. But, yeah, I'm super confident in my shot. And, yeah, I'm excited to see my game grow and just all that type of stuff. So.
This is a super close team, you guys, and I know this hurts, right? This hurts for you guys to get off to the start that you've gotten off to, right?
Yeah, I mean, we're all so close, and it's like a college locker room. Like, everyone's hangs out with each other. Everyone's their biggest supporter, and stuff like this hurts, especially when the team comes back and takes a game that may or may not come back to haunt us in April. But, yeah, we just can't let these type of games get away from us. So.
And especially when you look at what's happened here early with the injuries. James Wiseman goes down. Nembhard did not play. Neesmith goes out, and then Isaiah Jackson. I mean, you guys have really been up against it. You guys are sort of undermanned right now, aren't you?
Yeah. TJ always says it's next man up mentality, and injuries are going to happen throughout the course of the season. But just staying together, being confident in the player that you are, and just being ready whenever your name's called. It's going to be super important these next couple weeks and just the whole season. So.
Finally, you mentioned how to stay together. You guys beat Boston in overtime on Wednesday. Monday night, you have the other NBA finalist in Dallas. What will it take to win that game?
It's going to be a big bounce-back game for us. And we beat Dallas at home last year and beat them at their place too. So just going in there, playing Pacer basketball, and just cleaning up our small mistakes that we had today. So
All right, thanks, Ben.
Appreciate it.